Good Saturday afternoon, SHL, and welcome to round 2 of the SHL Season 87 playoffs. We have games 5, and if necessary, 6, and if necessary, 7 for you on this beautiful, where I'm at, Saturday afternoon. Most of the sim will be me talking about everything I could be doing instead of simming, but I won't do that. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to get these games going. Only team through so far is Edmonton, who swept Minnesota 4-0. Up on the other side of the West, we have Seattle leading 3-1 over the good guys, the Texas Renegades. New England's leading 3-1 over Atlanta. And Philly is leading 3-1 over Buffalo. This could be a quick sim or it could be a long sim. We do not know, but we will get into it. As always, I'm your host, Patrick, doing play-by-play for you today. McCool says, Goat Atlanta. There were 2 overtimes. Okay. And we are going to get into it right now. Sim to the next day. And as always, before we sim, we like to take time and treat our players to a pizza party. Nothing says motivation like pizza. Getting right into it, Atlanta Inferno taking on New England Wolfpack. How did we get here? New England won game 1 7-5 or 7-2. Won game 2 5-0. Atlanta came back in game 3 and won 4-1, and then New England stole one on the road 7-4 in Atlanta. In net for your Atlanta Inferno is cauliflower pizza. 9 games played this playoffs, 3.932 goals against average, and a 5-4 record. New England starting Elver Gilgalad, 8 games played, 2.375 goals against average, and a 7-1 record. Let's get going. Puck dropped on the first. We got New England on the attack, making it into their offensive zone, working it around. Shot goes out of play. Face off, New England wins. Shot from the point is blocked. Powerful play for Atlanta is not successful, so New England's on the attack again. Shot, big rebound, but Atlanta gets to it. Tries to get it out, but that shot comes back. And it's saved. It's been all New England for the first 9 minutes of the sim. 9 shots on goal, and the 10th one goes in. 1-0 New England on their 10th shot with 11:24 remaining in the first. Lewis Bellinger, their 6th of the playoffs. Jackass Pants and Tip Toasty on the assist. 1-0 New England. Shot, big rebound. Atlanta's going to get another opportunity. No, New England took that away. Atlanta. Shot is saved. Big rebound. New England wins the chase to it. And right out front, number 79 buries it to make it a 2-0 lead. William Marshall with an even 10 on the playoffs. Lewis Bellinger and Shiny Rainbow on the assist. 2-0 New England. 9:40 remaining in the first. 9:15 New England back on the attack, working it around. Passes it back down low, passing it all around, and that was blocked. Atlanta shot is blocked, so now it's going down to New England. New England working it in. Breakaway chance goes wide, but they get the wide puck and tuck it between the pipes. Shiny Rainbow on their 13th of the playoffs. William Marshall and Troy McClure the 4th on the assist. 7:52, 3-0 New England. My predictions for this series, it looks like New England's going to win. Well, go out on a limb on this one. 16 shots to 3 in the first. Atlanta with a chance here, but New England's defense got back, passing it around. Shot is saved. 44 seconds left in the first. New England on the attack, looking to push that up to a 4-goal lead. Passes it down low across the crease in front. Pass back out, and that shot is blocked. 3-0 New England. The first period ends. 16 shots on goal for New England. 5 for Atlanta. Time of possession is favoring New England by about a minute, under a minute and a half. Second period starts now. New England over Seamus O'Slapahan. Shot from the point goes wide. Nothing comes of that. 18 minutes left in the second. It's a 2-on-2 attack from New England. They go back for a change, but they still control the puck, and that shot is blocked. Pass out wide. Atlanta now looking to do something. They're down 3 goals. 14 minutes. Atlanta still at the puck. Atlanta kind of getting possession back slowly, but it hasn't reflected on the scorecard yet. Down to 8:38. Atlanta breaking out, and they do over the Wolfpack side into their zone. Passing it around. That shot is blocked. Now New England's on the attack over the Cheesehead. Shot, and it beats the goalie on the blocker side. Number 79 scores to make it 4-0. That's William Marshall, their second of the game. Third point of the game, Lewis Bellinger. And Oliver Cornwall on the assist. 4-0 New England. Completely dominating this game in the first half. New England on a power play, but they're stuck in their own end right now. Atlanta working it around, looking for the wide open. That shot is blocked. They take it back, and that shot is saved. Nothing comes of the New England power play. Every other facet of the game has been New England all game long. Another chance, and that one is saved. And we're going to end the second period 4-0 New England. 26 shots on goal to 13. Time of possession favoring New England by 2 minutes now. A little over 2 minutes. Drop the third. Is Atlanta to make the comeback to force a game 6, or will New England go ahead and take this round? Puck drop on the third. Atlanta power play. New England trying to get it out of their own zone. They bumble it. Atlanta takes away in neutral zone, and nothing comes of that. Nothing on that power play either. New England now with it, working it down low. Shot, and it's a goal. Again, beating the blocker side to make it 5-0. That goal courtesy of William Marshall, their hat trick of the game. 12th in the playoffs. Troy McClure, the 4th, and Shiny Rainbow on the assist. 15:09 remaining in the third. 5-0 New England. I still hear a little bit of the beat in the background, so I'm still kind of dancing. Shot blocked, shot from the long distance is saved and covered up. Atlanta looking to get on the board, and that shot is blocked. It has not been Atlanta's game thus far. And that shot is blocked. All the way down to 3:40. Still 5-0 New England. Atlanta looking to get on board. It's a 2-on-4. And that shot is blocked. 138. Another chance for Atlanta. Shot is saved. New England looking to get it out, and they do. Now they're skating away with it. Shot is saved, and that is the game. Congratulations to New England Wolfpack being the first Eastern team to move into the Eastern Conference Finals, beating Atlanta 5-0 in Game 5. Shots on goal favored New England 33-18. Possession time favored New England by 5 minutes. Just an all-around great game by New England, and none other than William Marshall led the way with 3 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Shiny Rainbow with a goal and 2 assists for the second star, and Lewis Bellinger with a goal and 2 assists for the third star. Congratulations to Atlanta for making it to the second round. But this one goes to the Wolfpack. Moving on to the next game, Texas Renegades traveling to Seattle. Texas looking to force a Game 6. How did we get here? Glad you asked. Seattle won Game 1, 8-4. Texas won Game 2, 4-3 to take home ice advantage. Then Seattle won Game 3, 7-5, and Game 4, 8-1. In net for Texas, Travis Coates, 11 games played, a 4.082 goal against average, and a 5.5-1 record. Down below them, on the other end of the ice, is Seattle starting goalie Victor Bjork Pajica. 8 games played, 2.875 goals against, and a 7-1 record. Let's go ahead and get into it. Tex, let's go! Seattle looking to clear the zone. They lose it in the neutral ice, so Texas jumps on it. Now they're on the attack. Working it around. That shot is blocked. Goes down for icing. Texas now looking to get out of their zone. Working it up. Seattle takes it away. Shot in close. Big rebound. Another shot, and it's put in. 1-0. Shadow Phoenix with their 6th of the playoffs. Should have been a high stick somewhere on there on the Seattle player, but the refs let them play through it, and Seattle takes advantage. That puck goes down low. Texas gets to it. They're going to look to get out of the zone, and they can't. Seattle pounces on it again. Another shot is saved. Power play to Texas, even though it's 4-on-4 hockey, so no power play to Texas. That shot is blocked. Big rebound. Goes out of the zone. Seattle brings it right back in. That shot is saved. 5-on-5 hockey now. Seattle with the puck coming across the Seattle Space Needle. Shot save. Big rebound. Shot goes wide. Power play for Texas again. That shot is covered up. Texas needs to jump on it here. Texas out in front. Back up top. Pass. Shot. Save. Covered up. Still on the power play. Working it around. Shot from the point is saved, and nothing comes of that power play opportunity for Texas. Long pass back. 3-on-1. Pass across. And goal. 2-0 Seattle. Real quick, Shadow Phoenix with their second. Pinelli Switchmakers and Marta Tentacles on the assist. Shots are even 11. Seattle back on the attack. Texas just looking to get some possession in their zone. Shot from the point goes in. Looked like the goalie was screened for Texas. One-timer with a goal from the point. Third of the playoffs. McLovin and Zeus Storm on the assist. 3-0 Seattle. Seattle brings it up, passing it around. Shot from the point is blocked. Texas with a chance. That shot is saved. Seattle brings it out across the B-dub side and the wings. Turns into a breakaway. Shot is saved. And that's the end of the first. 3-0 Seattle leading. 16 shots on goal for Seattle, 12 for Texas. Time of possession favoring Seattle by a minute. Going down to 17 minutes left in the second. Texas trying to get out. They do. Long cross pass, and that shot is wide. Texas now on defense. Seattle brings it up. Passing it around. Down low. Shot is blocked. 11:50. Another 4-on-4 opportunity. The refs have been calling a tight game, and that shot goes in. Beats Coates on the glove side. Shadow Phoenix with their third and hat trick. 8 points. Will Tomlin Stavros Kondos on the assist. 11:29, Seattle leads 4-0. Shot goes wide. Seattle gets to it. Shot from the point goes behind the net. Texas tries to get it out, and they do. It's still 4-on-4. Shot is saved. Seattle again dumps it in. That's going to go out of play. Puck drop outside of the offensive zone for Seattle. Seattle brings it in, brings it back out, dancing around, and that shot is blocked. And another shot is taken away. Out of the box, right, finds a stretch. Texas now has it in their zone looking for something, but that shot is blocked. Seattle, just a stronger team this whole series, and they're showing it now. Passing around, and that shot is blocked. 8:20 remaining. Seattle brings it in across the wings. Passing it, and that shot is blocked. Texas now against across the B-Dubs logo. Brings it in, and that shot is blocked. All the back to the praying Yoshi, which Texas is doing right now, and that shot goes in from the point. Number 44 with a shot from the point. That goes to our Tiger Oscar Vingard, their second of the playoffs, assisted by Teddy Blues and Thomas Hudson. 4-1 Seattle lead still. Shot is taken away by Texas. They're on a penalty kill right now. Shot is saved. And that's the end of the second period, where Seattle still leads 4-1. 25 shots on goal for Seattle, 18 for Texas. Texas is getting outpossessed by 5.5 minutes. That is a stat that cannot happen for Texas if they want to be in this game. Thomas Hudson brings it across the ice, and nothing comes of that. Now Seattle's back on the attack. They haven't scored since the first, and they score in the third. 5-1 Seattle. Shadow Phoenix, their fourth game in the playoffs. Brent Skycook and Will Tomlander on the assist. Seattle passing it around. That shot is blocked. The other shot goes just across the goal mouth. Texas looking for the face-off, but they don't get it, but they take it away, and now Texas on attack. That first shot's blocked. The second shot is saved. Because I knew it was happening, Tommy. I was just saying it to give us the curse. Seattle passing it around. Shot from the point is saved. Texas hasn't scored since the second period. Shot from the point is saved. Just wanted to say Texas still hasn't scored since the second period, but Seattle scores again in the third to make it 6-1, and Seattle is walking away to the conference finals, taking on Edmonton. Zoo Storm with their 8th of the playoffs. McLovin and Stavros Kondos on the assist. Another shot, another goal. What is Seattle doing? They're going to run out of firepower before they take on Edmonton. Shadow Phoenix with their 5th of the game. Somebody should probably guard him. Will Tomlander, Campbell Fisherman on the assist. What happened is I accidentally did Seattle's attributes instead of Texas's attributes. Kind of screwed up the whole game plan. Seattle puts another one in there. Jefferson still flex. They're 9th of the playoffs. At Walker. Roku Fort Cotswold on the assist. 3 minutes. If Seattle keeps scoring, they won't be able to score against Edmonton because they'll be all out of goals. You don't want to see that. That shot is saved, and that's the game. 8-1. Seattle wins. 38 shots on goal for Seattle, 22 for Texas. Congratulations to Seattle to going to the Western Conference Final and facing the Edmonton Blizzard next week in the conference finals. Time of possession favored Seattle by 11 minutes. Shadow Phoenix, 5 goals. Of course they're going to get the first star. No doubt about that. Will Tomlander, 3 assists for the second star. Zoo Storm, goal and assist for the third star. Congratulations to Oscar Svengard for being the lone Texas Ranger. Good season, Texas. We'll build on it, and we'll come back stronger than ever. Tex, Tex, Tex forever. Congratulations, Spiky Sal O'Leary, a.k.a. Jarrell, on making the conference finals in their first season as an SHL player. 2 Game 5s, both being deciding Game 5s. So we go to the last Game 5, and we will see what happens. This could be the last pizza party of the night, of the week, if Philly wins. If Buffalo wins, we have more pizza parties. Buffalo taking on Philly. Buffalo's at home. How did we get here? Game 1, Philly won 8-3. Game 2, Buffalo won 4-2. Game 3, Philly won 6-5. And Game 4, Philly won 4-3. In net for Philly is none other than Katharina Rosenthal. 8 games played, 1.962 goals against average in the playoffs, and a 7-1 record. In net for Buffalo, the Beaver, Claude El Castor. 8 games played, 3.226 goals against average, and a 5-1-2 record in the playoffs. Who else is excited to play on carpet? I know I'm not. Puck drop in the first. Buffalo with the shot from the center of the ice, and it goes in. What a great passing display by Buffalo to take the early 1-goal lead off of their first shot. Emmerich Gagner, their 6th of the playoffs. Cutter Guthier and Maximus Decimus Meridius on the assist. 1-0 Buffalo. Philly on the attack. That shot is saved by Claude. Buffalo brings it up. Buffalo's looking to attack, and that shot is blocked. 12-25, Buffalo back on the attack. Playing on their home carpet. Passing it around. Shot, goal again. I believe that's Gagner again. But there is a lot of zeros out there. Emmerich Gagner, their 7th of the playoffs, 2nd of the game. Maximus Decimus Meridius and Cutter Guthier on those 2 as well. Right off the face-off, Buffalo says, we're going to try to do it again. And that shot is blocked, but it's a big rebound. Buffalo gets to it. Passes around, another shot just goes wide. Buffalo playing defense now. Philly with the puck. That shot is blocked, but they get the pass off, and it just goes wide. Buffalo in front. Battle for the puck. It's beside the net. Buffalo's going to win the race. Wraparound attempt is saved. Shot from the point is blocked. 6:46. Philly on the attack. Philly a 2-on-1. Pass across. Goal. 2-1. Philly cuts the lead in half thanks to Norgie. Their 5th of the playoffs. Jacob Marsh and Dieter Frisker on the assist. 6:34 remaining in the first. Right off that face-off, Buffalo wins it, but Philly takes it right away, and Philly in the offensive zone. Bad pass leads to Buffalo getting to it. Buffalo on the attack now. Buffalo's shot is saved. 4:15. Long clearance is not going to get there, and it's going to be an icy. Philly with a face-off. Wins it. Shot. Save. Covered up. Face-off. Pass around. Shot. Another save, but the rebound gets tucked in on their 11th shot. Mark Merritt Carta, their 10th of the playoffs. Marcus Juno and Apollo Seaborn on the assist. 2-2. We have a tie game. 3:52 remaining in the first. Philly passing it around in their zone, looking for the goal, and that shot is blocked, but Philly's coming back again. Philly with 2 straight unanswered goals, and they make it a 3rd on a cross-crease pass. What a beautiful play. Yoshinobu Ishii finds Rocco Kirkby right in front of the net. Kirkby buries their 3rd of the playoffs, and Henry Offskillets was the secondary assist on that. 3-2 Philly. 3 unanswered goals for Philly. 1:39 remaining, and that's the end of the first. 3-2 Philly leads. 12 shots on goal for Philly. 11 for Buffalo. Time of possession favoring Philly by a full minute. Second period. Let's go. Right off of there, Buffalo gets a shot, but the rebound goes to Philly, and Philly's breaking out with a 3-on-2. Buffalo's gotten back, but Philly still has the puck, and that shot is saved. Now we're going down to 13 minutes. Buffalo looking to tie it. Here they are. Philly takes it away. 99 goes up the ice into the offensive zone. Working it around. Shot is saved. Philly again looking to get it out, and they do, and now it's a 2-on-2. It might turn it into a 2-on-1, and it does pass across. Big save by Claude to keep it a 3-2 game. Now Buffalo on the power play. That could be a huge save in this series. Shot from the point is saved. Now Philly on the attack, short-handed, leads to a 2-on-1, pass across, but Claude can't get to that one to make it 4-2 Philly. Rocco Kirkby, their second of the night, fourth of the playoffs. Tony Soprano and Apollo Seaborn on the assist. 4-2 Philly lead, 11-11. Everybody make a wish. I know what Buffalo's wishing for. Let's drop the puck. Buffalo, another shot, and that save. Katharina has stepped into the role now, and a one-on-one with Claude, and Claude says no. Buffalo loses the puck. It's going to be a power play for Philly. Philly with it on the power play, passing it around. Shot, save, covered up. Another chance for Philly. Another shot is saved. Philly working it down low, working it around. Another shot is blocked. Philly just trying to get it as close to the net as possible. Inside, another shot is blocked. Great defense by Buffalo, but now they need to turn the table. They're down by 2. They need some goals. A goal here would be huge for Buffalo. And that shot is blocked. Philly still on the power play. Short-handed chance just goes wide. Katharina's out of the net, and they cover it up. What a risky play. But they get to it, and nothing comes of that. What a play by Rosenthal. And that shot is blocked to end the first. 4-2, or second. 4-2 Philly. 22 shots on goal for Philly. 21 for Buffalo. Time of possession favors Philly by a full 3 minutes. Over 3 minutes. Almost 4 minutes. Claude is pleading with their team to get something going. It's only a 2-goal game. We've seen crazier things in the third before. Philly with the puck working it around. That shot's blocked. Another chance for Philly. Buffalo needs to get out of their own end, and this one bites them as Yoshinobu Ishii buries the 5th goal for Philly to make it a 5-2 lead. Assisted by Leonard Wood and Apollo Seaborn. That was Yoshi's 8th of the playoffs. 5-2 Philly lead. Passing it around, shot from the point is saved. Power play for Buffalo. No, never mind. Not yet. I don't know. There's nobody in the box, so. Shot is saved. Philly with a 3-goal lead with 10 minutes left. We've seen crazier things, and this could start it. And it's offsides on Buffalo. Shot from the point just goes wide. 10 minutes left. Philly with the puck, working it in. Passing it around, down low, back out top, shots blocked, 9:09. Buffalo with a chance now. Buffalo could cut this to a 2-goal lead and be in on it. Shot saved. Loose puck, Buffalo gets to it across center ice, into the zone. Pass across all the way from the point, and that's just wide. Buffalo again with it, getting it out. 5 minutes left, and that puck goes out of play. Face-off win by Philly. Philly brings it in. Philly looking for something, and nothing comes of that. 1:50 remaining. Buffalo needs to go now. Pass in. Let's get a goal here, Philly. Make it interesting. Shot is saved. 46 seconds left. Buffalo with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Pass across, goal. 5-3.
It's a stampede!
Emmerich Gagner, their 8th of the playoffs. Maximus Decimus Meridius on the assist. That's Emmerich's hat trick. And that's the game, 5-3. Philly moves on to the Eastern Conference Finals where they will take on New England. Buffalo had such a great season. They keep building year after year, and they will be back again next year. Philly outshot Buffalo 32-27 and had over close to 8 minutes of time possession on top. 3 stars of the game, Rocco Kirkby with 2 goals for the first star. Emmerich Gagner for Buffalo with 3 goals and a hat trick for the second star. Yoshinobu Ishii had a goal and assist for the third star. Congratulations to New England, Philly, Edmonton, and Seattle for moving on. Heartfelt thank you from Texas, Buffalo, and Atlanta for making my day short. It's the shortest sim I've had in a long time, 38 minutes, you guys, and that was with an 8-minute delay to get on. Give me 1 second, I will get the updated bracket going. Here is your updated bracket. Edmonton, number 2 seed, taking on number 1 seed Seattle in the Western Conference Finals. New England, number 1 seed, Philly, number 3 seed, taking on each other in the Eastern Conference Finals. As always, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting our league. Thank you for all you do in the SHL. Hope you have a great Saturday afternoon or whatever time it is where you are. Goodbye, and I love you.